Hello everyone and welcome to Sports Stars Matchpoint Paradox. This is Pranay Rajiv and with me is Anish Patil, and today we'll be talking about the IPL 2025 game between Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals. It's a very familiar script now, Rajasthan Royals starting well in a chase but then eventually failing to get across the line. Punjab Kings won the game by 10 runs, but for the majority of the chase, it felt like Rajasthan Royals were in control. But the lower order or middle order batting issues again popped up today. Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Jaiswal, they are continuing with their trademark opening flourish. They scored a lot of boundaries today. I think their first single came towards the fourth or fifth over something. But then they lost their momentum in the middle overs. What is going wrong with Rajasthan Royals when it comes to chasing, particularly with Hetmyer, big money retention?
Correct. Rajasthan banked on two big money retentions in their middle order, which is Dhruv Jurel and Simran Hetmyer. Dhruv Jurel, we've seen flashes of his brilliance, but most have come in losing causes. So his knocks that haven't really propelled the team towards a win. So you can't really say he's worth that 14 crore weight that he's carrying. He hasn't really translated to the team's success. And I think the fact that they did the right thing by slotting Samson in at 3-5 because Suryavanshi was giving them those brilliant starts, flashes of brilliance, his shot-making ability in the power play. Because once the power play ends, then a player like Suryavansh's arsenal reduces massively. So the best time to use him is the power play.
Yeah, this was Rajasthan's best power play score in IPL history. And this is also the second best is also came in this year. So clearly there is a pattern.
Correct. So with Jaiswal Suryavanshi providing starts like this, I think the onus is on one of the number 3, number 4 batters. I think someone like a Riyan Parag, who was captained the team for most of this tournament following Samson's injury. I think his knocks, especially in chases like this, I think Parag hit a 70 odd in a losing cause once, but other than that, his contributions in these close matches have been not very great, which is why I think Rajasthan has ended up in a position like this in the table.
I think they have had like 5 close matches, last hour finishes in this particular tournament, including one super over. If they had shown a little more composure, they could have at least won like 3 of them, and then that would have taken them. That would have at least kept them alive in this season. That would have changed the dynamic of the points table. But yeah, here we are. Speaking about the winning team, Punjab Kings, they have moved second. They are currently with 17 points and are on the brink of securing a playoff spot after a long time actually. In terms of their batting performance today, what shone across was their intent. Even though they kept losing wickets at a regular interval, they kept trying to push the score upwards rather than trying to consolidate into something like a 180. They were always going for a 200 plus target, and their intent was what proved to be the difference today. Nehal Vadera scoring a IPL best 70 or not. That was probably the one of his best innings in IPL. And then Shashank Singh coming later in the innings, he played a very composed, very calculated knock. He also scored a 50. So these two guys together, they took Punjab across the 200 run mark, and the intent was the key factor.
Correct. I think this is something that Punjab had been lacking throughout the season. Their major run scorers have been the top 3. Perhaps Simran Priyansh, the 2 uncapped batters, have been their main 2 batters through the season. Of course, Shreyas also with 500 plus runs this season. But today, Shreyas came down at 5. They tried Mitch Owen from the Hobart Hurricanes. He was playing his first match today. He tried to slog his second ball and was out. So when Punjab lost 3 wickets in the power play again, it was the first time where Punjab's middle order was actually getting tested through the season. And to be fair, I think they have ticked another box in their book in terms of banking on their middle order and going into the playoffs. That augurs well for the team.
Contrasting with what happened with Rajasthan.
Correct.
From Rajasthan, second innings, 2 major highlights is Jaiswal scoring at another 50, which took him to top of the orange cap standings. So we have 6 people currently in the race for orange cap with more than 500 runs. That's a great battle going on there. And then Harpreet Bras, 3-wicket haul. He was the most economical bowler. I think across both teams, he took 3 for 20 from his 4 overs. Great control, he held his length back just enough so that the Rajasthan Royals batters could not get to him. And that particular spell proved to be the difference. As you can see, it was not an easy piece to bowl in. Chahal was smoked for a lot of sixes. A lot of even Ashdeep, usually a very economical bowler, he gave away close to 60 runs. So yeah, that Harpreet Bras spell was probably the difference between the two sides.
Correct. So Punjab is just one step away from playoff qualification, level on points with RCB. The second encounter of the day where GT faced DC in Delhi, I think that encounter could decide a lot with respect to playoffs. If GT lose that game, it will mean Gujarat, RCB and Punjab have sealed their places in the...
If GT loses.
If DC loses to GT, all these three teams will ensure their playoff qualification. And then the final fourth spot will become a direct shootout between Mumbai and DC, who play each other in 3 days' time. So that will make it a very exciting contest. Stay tuned for all more updates from the IPL, and thank you for tuning into Sportstar.